Hi, my name is Nigel Teasdale. I run the Dubai office for Vision. We're a hotel asset management company. We have 130 hotels under our asset management, primarily in Europe, and we've recently opened in the Gulf, which we see as a very fertile region for us. What we do is we assist owners and make sure that their return out of their hotel investment is maximised, and we do that two ways really: by micromanaging the operator, making sure that that the revenues and particularly the costs are under control at the property, and by assisting the owners with the macro picture. When's the right time to develop alternative use extensions, and possibly when's the right time to exit. I think it's the time to be controlling costs. If you're the owner of a hotel, your international brand, your operator, will drive as much business as he can, and the revenues of the properties will be what they are. But I think where there has to be great attention at the moment is to cost control. It's not always the primary focus of hotel operators who are operating hotels under management contracts, because they're taking a large proportion of their fee from revenue. So attention to cost is not always their primary focus. But I suppose looking at every line of a P&L and seeing where you can make 1% savings, 2% savings, 3% savings, all adds up to appreciable additional return for the owner. And that's where I think the focus would be. It varies from region to region, but I don't think it's the right time to be looking to exit if you're a hotel owner, because we're not really sure where values are at the moment. Well, I think going green will typically represent a good saving to those cost lines, because encouraging guests and encouraging staff to be greener, and that is looking at usage of energy and trying to reduce it, getting guests to think about how much laundry they leave lying around, and maybe putting the note on the bed to not to have the sheets changed. All of those things are both are green and are in the interests of the owner and the operator at a time when utility costs are globally are on the increase. It's certainly something that's being discussed more, and I think that when we're with hotels that where trading levels are low, which is what we're going to see typically for the next few months or the next year, then I think that's a time when it gives hotels an opportunity to focus on issues like that, and I think that's a good move. I think it's still evolving, and I mean it would vary. I think it's probably fairly consistent across the EU, but my involvement is primarily in the Gulf region, and whilst there is a lot of discussion of green issues there currently, I don't think that practices and certifications are particularly formalised yet.